Honestly, I don't even know what to say anymore. I feel like I've done so many cookie videos in the last like 3 weeks. I should just use one of my other intros because I've been only talking about cookies. What am I doing? This isn't like a skateboard. Guys, it is right before Christmas. We are baking some more cookies because you know what? This is the time of year for it. I mean, really all year round is cookie time, but like especially right now. We gotta take advantage of it. Bake everything. I keep going over the Friends episode with Phoebe and the cookies in my head. Nestlé Toulouse. Today we are going to be testing out a whole bunch of Amazon like baking tools. So I bought a bunch of really interesting ones related to like piping and decorating, as well as like baking actual cookies. And we're going to put them to the test. We're going to see if any of them are really interesting, really neat, and worth buying. Apparently, sugar cookies are only good right now, and they just come out of the woodwork in December and then they disappear and they leave us for the rest of the year, even though they're delicious. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't already. New videos here every single Saturday. Lots of cookies here. And let's dive into the first one. You know what? We need to cut out some cookies first. I can't decorate just raw dough. I mean, I guess I could, but no, I can't. You guys had some great tips in the video where I test out Tasty's sugar cookie recipe versus my own, and putting it in the fridge first to chill once you've rolled it out, and then you cut them out. We're putting that one to the test today. So thank you, everyone. All those pro bakers out there. You guys are the best. Now I do have two different doughs here. I don't remember if this one is the Tasty recipe or the My recipe, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna bake it up. Christopher, you wanna come help me?
Which one are we doing first?
Which dough or which
device?
I thought we would do this one first, which is 3D cookies.
Yeah.
3D cookies. I mean,
most cookies are 3D.
No.
I guess wafers?
Wafers. This is a wafer thing.
Only wafers then.
There's a reindeer, a snowman, a Christmas tree, and a sleigh.
The sleigh looks ambitious.
So let's do the sleigh. Let's do like 4 pieces.
The tree is the best looking one. Tree and sleigh?
Tree and sleigh.
Okay, I got a chair.
So now we have to do the part where we figure out which 3D piece is for which part. This looks like a leg. Oh, maybe not. I think it might be a tree. Is that a tree? Or is it a leg?
That's tree part.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
There we go. So I guess it goes like that. All right.
Cool.
That one. And then we need the sled. This is like a puzzle. It'd be a really delicious one. So do you want to cut out the sled or do you say sled or sleigh?
I say sleigh.
Like a 1-horse open sleigh.
Yeah. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? To me, a sled is smaller. I don't know if that's right.
Okay, so I want to get this close to the edge here. Because we do have a lot of cookie dough, but we don't have a lot of cookie dough. We like rolled it out pretty thick, which I think is a good thing because we want it to stand up. Oh no, it's already breaking. Look at this. It's disgraceful. Look at that. What is this? I'm so upset. And I feel like the shape of it is like important so that it fits together properly. I'm gonna put these in the fridge too. See, even if I fail at the actual baking, it did work, everyone.
Done.
Done. Product approved. Mission accomplished.
See, if it fails now, it's not your fault. It's the oven.
Yeah. Oh, do I need a name for my oven? The winner for my stand mixer was Francesca. What?
No.
Yes. That's a great name. That was
No.
one of my favorites. No. What would you name it?
I didn't name it anything. Someone had a really good one. I have to look up who it was so I can give proper credit. But because it's a KitchenAid, they called it Sinead, which is pretty great.
Sinead.
Sinead the KitchenAid.
I'm gonna battle you for Francesca. Which one's better? Let us know below. Huh? Love it. Okay, I'm gonna put these on a baking sheet. It just looks like I'm putting cookies in my lap. There's a tray down here. Just don't have room. What is this? Is this mine? This was mine, wasn't it?
Way to go.
Yeah, it's just despicable. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't need any more. What are you doing? Shh. No.
This one's good.
No.
Yeah.
We still have all those.
All those ones.
Are you gonna make more sugar cookie dough? You know you still have to make ramen after this.
I know.
Maybe if I fiddle with it, that'll do it. It'll look better, yeah.
I think it's important to test how imperfect they can be prior to baking and still work. We need to know how fussy we need to be with the cutouts.
There are some that are very good and some that are not good.
And if they're bad when we bake them up, then I just eat them.
That's true.
Cool. Cool.
You're closest to the fridge. So this is an embossing rolling pin that has all of these like imprinted designs of different snowflakes. So you could put this on top of sugar cookie dough, shortbread, gingerbread, but that's pretty much it. End of list. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're going to roll this on here, see how it bakes up. If it's great, cool. But we'll probably just decorate over it anyway. Thank you, Evan.
So I'm just noticing that on one edge, it's sort of, the design is cut off. Mm-hmm. And on the other edge, it's kind of
not cut
off. So I'm thinking you want to go like, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Christopher. That's actually very helpful. We'll test it. I didn't push hard enough.
You did not.
You gotta really emboss it. Need to stand for this one.
I mean, is it there? Yes.
You want to try?
I'll give it a shot.
I mean, it's there,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's gonna disappear immediately. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more like, you know?
Va-va-voom.
Yeah. Like, that's just so disappointing. Like, what is that in terms of a design? I'm really sad. I really wanted that one to work.
We don't know that it won't.
Christopher always has hope. Oh no. Almost ruined everything.
Almost ruined Christmas.
So I didn't drop it on the floor.
Thought we agreed never to speak of that.
Should we do a Christmas tree? Let's do, you know what? We're gonna do a tree. I want redemption for your forest.
What was wrong with my forest last time?
It turned into
Other than it being perfect.
just not very tree-ish.
It was more entish.
All right, pulled these cookies out of the fridge so they're nice and cool, and I'm gonna go stick them in a 350 oven for 10 minutes. Hopefully they don't spread. Be right back. All right. Francesca has been making some delicious icing for us.
Thank you, Sinead. Robin Craven, by the way, I looked it up. That was the commenter. Thank you, Robin. Great idea.
So we have some icing here, and we are going to be doing a whole bunch of decorating hacks. And by a whole bunch, I mean 2. We have 2 different products, and I'm very excited about them. I figure we can take this icing, and then we'll separate it, and we'll like color them. Yeah. So we can have like a bunch of different options. So one of them needs to be white, so that is done. Check.
25% finished.
Next one needs to be red, because Christmas.
That's all the icing color.
Yes, it is a lot, because red needs a lot, but green won't need this much. I love this part of making icing, when it turns the color that I want it to. Red rarely does, but you know what? We try. You put so much food coloring in.
Well, we want it to be green, don't we? I don't work with food coloring a lot. I'm not big on food presentation.
It all tastes really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, decorating your food isn't really your thing.
Nah.
That is so pink. Look how pink that is. Honestly.
Try using the red food coloring.
Imagine I wasn't using it. I'll just do a Christopher size amount here. It just like eats up all the dye. I don't you want to do it? I'm gonna do blue now. This is upsetting me. I want to nail it on the first try. Now we also have sky blue, which I thought would be pretty for like snowflakes. Basically, that's it. But
You know how snowflakes are blue.
Today they are. Just any blue. Sky blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where do they come from?
The sky.
Checkmate.
Yeah. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is thick icing. Which I guess is a good thing, because we want it to like pipe,
Yeah.
not flood.
Yeah, it's got to have some structure to it.
You know what I just realized? This is the last video that we're filming with this kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, this is getting torn up like tomorrow.
Well, I'm glad it's cookies that we're baking.
Yeah. Has anyone noticed that we don't have a valence behind us anymore?
I don't... What's the valence?
Have you noticed that we don't have a valence?
But yeah, our kitchen is getting torn up. I don't know why I did that. I tried to stir with my knife. It doesn't matter. Our kitchen is getting torn up tomorrow. Like torn up. Like not like fully demoed or anything, but like we're
Light refinishing.
we're zhuzhing. The island though. Are you most excited about the island?
Yeah,
You're most excited about
given,
the island. Yeah.
Although to be honest, I'm gonna like the all the new hardware.
Yeah, that's
The
gonna be
handles and the faucet.
good. But the island though.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
One. Yeah.
it's gonna be so good.
Fire engine red.
That's pink, bro.
I'm gonna speak it into existence.
Okay, well here are my two that I created.
Good work.
Yeah, I'm very talented.
You should be like a chef on TV.
So here are our blobs, our cookie spread, in case anyone was wondering. What is this one? Is this reindeer?
Let's see about that. Nope, nothing about that works.
Let's try this one. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Ooh, and I get scraps. Oh, maybe this is the better technique because now we get all the scrappos.
I had such high hopes for this one.
Look at it. This one worked. Kind of, a little bit. Ta-da. This is cute. So this is a tree. No, that one didn't work out very well. Okay, but that one looks good. I want to do one more of the sleigh. Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Not gonna work.
Still doing it. And then I guess the snowman. I like the Christmas tree, and if the other ones work, then just don't do the sleigh. Okay, so now we get to do some icing. So we have our,
What are we doing with these?
I don't know yet, but I cut them out.
I have a guess.
Is it eating them?
It is eating them,
Okay.
yes.
But we can decorate the trees though. So what we're gonna do is we are actually going to use this cool contraption, which is an icing pen. So basically what you do is you take any sort of piping bag and you fill it, you put it through here. You can lock it in place back here because there's like a little part here that kind of keeps it from spilling out. Don't look.
I am unconvinced.
And then you just squeeze it out. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Now this is mostly ready. So let's get this into the device here. Then this is supposed to go back here, I think. Ta-da! So easy. Wait, you get to do the first one.
Because I believe in this device.
Okay, pipe around it. What do you, at least make it look like a tree. There! Beautiful. Christopher, you're so you're so talented.
Bleh.
Well, that's also the type of tip that it is. It's like it's for intricate work. Okay, my turn.
Kind of an abstract, like, nouveau art. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Delay. Oh no!
What were you saying about mine?
Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna start on my very first one.
Oh, well, mine were bad.
Yeah, look at that one.
I got worse as I went along.
Yeah, I will say it is less messy for me than like just with the bag, but I am also not the strongest in decorating, you know? But like this is usually like it's already all over my hand, it's on the floor. Right. Delicate work, you know? Look at that. I don't know why it flares up like that, but kind of into it. I just had to go the other way because then it's like
Windswept?
Yeah.
So how is this better than squeezing it with your hand?
If you are not good at this, this is easier. It is cleaner for me. Because it squeezes out from the back here, it's pushing everything forward. So you're not getting little air bubbles when you're like pushing out the icing. It kind of keeps everything in a very constant stream. Here, try without the pen, having just tried the pen. Mm-hmm. And see if you feel a difference. Again, I'm sure you could do, like, clearly you can do this without if you're good at this stuff, but...
Well, I feel like if you practice with it, if you practice like this, it wouldn't take you long to get as good as you would be with that. That'd be my guess.
It looks all textured like a pine tree. Like that you're layering it like that.
I find I am squeezing harder with this.
Oh, I know, because see how it's all bunching up here? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So eventually this will run out, and then you're going to have to start squeezing from here. This is a thicker icing, too. Like, my icing isn't normally this good. If you're doing a lot of these, I kind of preferred that. Going with your whimsical design. I don't know. I like it, but you have to, like, want to ice, you know?
Mm-hmm. I think you're right that if you're doing like a large batch project, that could make a difference. And it's better than I expected it to be. I'll give it that. It's not something a professional would probably make any use of,
no.
but it works better than I thought.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I would use this again. And like I feel like for kids and stuff too, I feel like that would be easier for them to get the product out.
Yeah.
It's not as much work for them. I have to worry about it all over my floor.
I would rather put the time in to learn to get good at piping if I'm going to be doing a lot of it.
Yes, but if you do this at Christmas time, end of list,
Yeah, fair.
and you do a lot of them, and you enjoy the decorating process, it's not, I don't think this is like super expensive. I think like under $20.
That's fine.
I kind of like it. And look, they like fit together,
Yeah.
right?
The trees worked well.
Like those actually look real cute. I mean, the icing's the best part.
Yes.
Obviously. Next icing hack. All right, so we have the cookies that
All
had
of them round.
one of these things is slightly like the other.
Yeah. We chilled the dough. We did.
We chilled it, okay? We tried. But like, this is a big tree. And we also did the embossing ones here, which, I mean,
It's there.
you'd have to point it out at a party,
Yeah.
though. I'm gonna be honest. Like, do you guys see that? I mean, it's there, but like really faintly. But now on to decorating part 2. And this is using these giant,
We've got options.
we got so many options of these giant piping tips that create sort of like 3D shapes out of icing. I remember seeing the Christmas tree and I was like, I'm sold. I need it. So they have all sorts of different ones. We have snowflakes, we have Christmas trees, bells, presents.
Santa.
Santa one freaks me out. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, what shade would you do? Red?
Gotta be red.
But then he's all red, even his like beard and stuff. So I thought this would be kind of an interesting one to test. And like, I feel like this would take a little bit of experimenting to kind of get the technique down and like where it needs to go and everything. But it has these things. You remember this?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Those look familiar.
But this time, instead of 3 different colors, although I bet you could do that. No, we're not going to do that right now. So this one came with the coupler, as well as like the little ring to seal it, as well as a reusable bag for putting all of the icing in. Which one do we want to start with? Do we want to do blue or do we want to do red?
Well, which one to start with is a good question because this one is number 3.
Uh-huh.
This one is number 2.
Okay.
And this one's number 6.
You gotta keep you on your toes, you know? So are we gonna do blue or are we gonna do red first?
I think we should do blue first.
Oh, good. That's what I was gonna say.
Silicone piping bag too.
Yeah.
Reusable.
Which I think is pretty smart. Do one of these fit inside here? Just like straight up on its own. No.
Let's try it out with a non-silicone bag first.
Okay, you're right. I feel like the coupler is like entirely not necessary, but I feel like they just did it because they had the couplers and you just like stick the icing in. It's just gonna go through all 3. You know what I mean? Get it as in as possible. Whoa! Okay,
See
come
how-
on, that looks so cool.
It does, but how does it go on? I don't really understand.
I don't know. Let's experiment. Okay. I haven't given up hope yet. Maybe you like push down. You know? But it looks so cool. What about to the side more? Okay.
You were sold on the Christmas tree.
I was sold on the Christmas tree. Should we
Yeah.
do the Christmas tree
Yeah,
next? Okay.
yeah.
Because that one actually, they showed that one in the pictures on Amazon.
Yeah.
So we're going to do blue trees or we're going to do green trees?
Wait,
Okay.
snow-covered tree.
All right. That's fair. Which one though? We have 2 Christmas trees.
See, that one has no chance.
Yeah, I can understand that. I feel like that's the only
Yeah,
one that's
yeah.
going to work. Candy cane? Maybe. Okay, I want to look at the picture. See, that's what they did.
But that doesn't make any sense with that tip.
You're going to try it again?
No, I'm just going to put a bunch of icing on this. I'm not going to waste it.
Well, at least try and make it pretty. Can
Oh, I
you do
am.
like a
See? Look at how good it is.
Looks like, you know those Play-Doh things where you have the hair that sprouts out? All right, ready for the Christmas tree?
This one's going to work.
This is the one. No faith before, but this is gonna work for sure. Maybe if I just stamp it. Okay, hold
Pretty
on.
good.
Merry Christmas. They did it this way. They did it to the side, and I'm upset because I want that. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. What if I do it like this?
I have a guess.
It is really fun, though. Can I decorate your tree?
Yeah, get right in there.
It doesn't even do a good job, like, icing it, you know? Like, because I'm stopped by the coupler here.
Yeah.
I can't even push the product down. So it just
You
kind of
waste
gets...
a lot of icing because it's all inside the coupler.
Yeah.
It's a terrible product idea, and it is a lie, and the 3 5-star reviews are liars.
You heard it here first. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sad.
This is the 5-minute crafts of Amazon products.
It is, though. Pen was good.
Surprisingly, it was very good, yeah. Against all odds, it has uses, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Roller, no.
No, not the embossing roller.
This was bad, and I'm really glad that I saved the silicone, because I can use that for other icing projects and stuff.
Again. Yeah. And then the 3D one, we gotta bake up the other ones, actually.
Oh, well, let's at least see if they work. And, well...
Oh. Some of them look good. Those
Made some-
poor little deer legs.
Now, I didn't cut these. I just wanted to kind of see if I could, like, make it work without having to, like, recut them every time, because then again, like, it's just a lot of extra work. But it looks like that is necessary unless you have this, like, amazing non-spreading dough. Apparently, like, now granted, this is the recipe that we did for the last sugar cookie one, which we did have issues with spreading, so maybe there were people who were saying the addition of cornstarch was a good option.
Okay.
Freezing the dough before putting it into the oven.
It shouldn't need that. Like 10 minutes in the fridge should do.
And no baking powder. That was the other one that people
makes
were
sense.
saying. So,
I hate this.
it's like a puzzle that isn't meant to be puzzled together. And even if it was, those legs, they're too spindly. I appreciate your efforts, though. You need a better dough, I think, is the main takeaway from this particular one.
But if the tool itself is that dependent on the perfection of your dough, I don't think it's a good tool.
Fair point, unless you really want 3D shapes. I would really only recommend the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree was great. Wait.
It's the perfect tool. I take back everything I said.
Look at... Wait, I'm just gonna...
You're moving it.
I know, so they can see it. They can't see it on the screen. There it is. Now I'm going to turn it this way so all the cameras can appreciate your mastery. Oh, it's so beautiful. Where's the icing? I need to make her some eyes. I did it, though. It really does add a little something.
Oh, yeah. Lift it up. Yep. That was foreseeable.
What were you trying to add?
Fluffy little Bambi tail.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Go about your outro. I'm just going to try to stand this up again for another hour.
We had one success. This pen. I like this pen. I'm going to use this again. So, you know, some worked, some didn't. But at the end of the day, I get to eat cookies. So really, was it a bad day? No, it wasn't. Well, thanks for joining us.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Mine's eating cookies. So you can check out these videos on the side here in case you missed any recently.
Why would you miss a video? They're all great.
There are so many cookie videos too.
Yeah.
Right?
Also ramen.
Also
Cookies and ramen.
cookies and ramen. I've had that like every single day. I need to do an updated pregnancy cravings video because ramen. Now I'm not gonna eat cookies.
And fade to black.
I'm gonna literally do that.
I know.